Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Darlington for some 5150 Cup Series action. Tuesday night racing right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Gonna be a good one tonight. Got at least a dozen cars signed in, maybe a few more stragglers. We got about 4 minutes left of practice right now. Thomas Villano, top of the leaderboard, 29.36 here in practice. Can Thomas finish the job and hold off Cam Patterson, who's had a great season? Or is our points leader, Chris Vincent, going to take home the checkered? We got a good points battle here brewing during the regular season here in the 5150 Cup Series. Currently, Chris Vincent holds a narrow lead on Brian Samara. Should be a good one tonight. We appreciate you tuning in, folks. Be sure to click the like button here, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Kick back and relax and enjoy the last few minutes of practice before we jump into qualifying action here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson. Ladies and gentlemen, how about that number 40 machine, the ugliest car in the field? The Pennsylvanian Rick Wilmot out here in the number 40 Flying Cow. Let us know how ugly that thing is, ladies and gentlemen. That car's about as pretty as he is fast. Rick Wilmot, bottom of the board, 30.03. Junk for Rick Wilmot. But we appreciate Rick coming out, filling the field with us. Trying to find some speed here. We're going to see if he can do it. He's not too far behind the next car. Newcomer to the league, Nate DeFayette, trying out his luck here at the Darlington Cup Series race. He told me earlier he's always wanted one thing, and that's to be on Hutchinson Motorsports TV on a Tuesday night. He's fulfilling his dream tonight. Nate DeFayette trying to make his first start here in the 5150 Cup Series. As practice winds down here, just about 30 seconds left. Looks like he's locked it up, folks. Thomas Villano in the number 20 Toyota. Quick time, 29.36 for Villano. He's got some speed. We're going to see if he can hold it in the long run, though, folks. But don't count these boys out. You see Vincent there all the way back in 6th. But Chris always seems to find his way up front. We're going to see if he can figure out here as well at Darlington. Tell you one car you might be able to count out. That's the number 63, Aaron Poplin. The number 63, Amtrak. Oh, I think he's Amtrak. Let me see if I can find him. Well, I see him, but I don't know what he is. We're going to find out here shortly, folks. That number 63 BCI machine is absolute junk. Aaron Poplin has to find some serious speed here tonight. But that concludes practice for us tonight. We're jumping straight into qualifying. Let's see who our first car to jump out on the track is, folks. Looks like we got one. Brian Samara trying to run down that points lead from Chris Vincent. It's a tight one, folks. Not sure exactly how close it is, but I do know it's close. And Samara wants a good starting spot because he needs every stage point he can get here tonight. As the team owner of BCI, Brian Samara trying to put together a Cinderella season. He told me earlier his dream is to win on Hutchinson Motorsports TV here at Darlington. Can he make it come true? We're going to find out. Brian Samara taking the green flag here at Darlington, folks. First car to take the green flag. Samara's going to set the pace for us. Going to dime in the corner into 1. Coming out of 2. Trying to hit the slope. Got some good momentum onto the backstretch. Can Samara carry it through turns 3 and 4? We're going to find out here. Samara with a good entry. What kind of lap time is he going to set the pace with, folks? We've got a bunch of cars out on the track right now. He's going to cross the line. Lap time's going to be 29.50. JT Tinker, 29.69. Cam Patterson, quick time, top of the board, 29.36. Here he is, folks. Cam Patterson. It's going to be a battle between Cam and Villano. Going to see what kind of lap time Villano can put down here. Villano on his first lap onto the backstretch. Coming around, we're going to see if our guys can improve their laps here on their second qualifying lap. But Villano on his first, the Dallas-Fort Worth Texan. Going to be crossing the line. What kind of lap times he got? His first lap's going to be junk. Don't see him. Must have hit the wall or something. But looks like Patterson put down 29.14. That's going to be tough for Villano. 29.14. That's quick time here. Villano looking slow. That's a terrible entry. But we're going to hop on board anyway and see if he can figure something out here. Crossing the line. Lap time for Villano going to be junk. 29.54, folks. I think we witnessed a fluke in practice. Thomas Villano is slow here tonight. So who's not slow? Chris Vincent, the Holman, Wisconsin, putting down a 29.17. That's 3/100ths of a second behind Patterson. Villano, though, looks to be on his last lap here. All the marbles here in the 1 lap onto the front stretch. Villano going to cross the line. Can he improve his time? No. 29.54. Villano is slow. Count out that 20 car, folks. I think we just saw a fluke in practice. As we look through the field, looks like 11 of our 12 cars have hit the track. The last one to do so, here he is, the number 63 Amtrak machine, Aaron Poplin. Driver for Team BCI, Brian Samara, is his car owner. I was talking to Brian earlier. He said Aaron has to figure something out or they're going to be looking for a replacement next year. Hope he can do something here. Popping in front of the sold-out crowd here at Darlington. Going to hit the front stretch. Taking the green flag for Poplin. He's going to be your final car to qualify here tonight at Darlington. 5150 Cup Series action. Folks, we just got a late car sign in. It's Christian Taylor, so we're up to 13. We're going to see if Christian can get in here in time to qualify. He should have some time. We still got about 6 minutes left. So Poplin onto the backstretch, entering turns 3 and 4. What kind of lap time you think Poplin's going to put down? My guess is a 29.8. Onto the front stretch, Poplin's first lap. Gonna come in 29.79, folks. I'm good at this. I was off by 1/100th of a second. That's why I'm the GOAT. Blake Hutchinson up here in the booth for you, the fans, folks. I said Aaron was gonna run a 29.8. He just ran a 29.79. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. That's why I'm the GOAT, folks. Plain and simple. But Poplin looks like a terrible lap. He's going to be coming out of turn 4, crossing the line. What kind of lap time does he have? Oh, 29.47. How about Poplin putting down a 5th place qualifying run? Well done there on the second lap. Aaron figured something out, and he improved about a half second there. Well done, Aaron. And folks, with no practice, it's the number 96 machine, Christian Taylor, the Leland, North Carolina Storm Motorsports lump of junk. The number 96, Christian Taylor. Folks, we were hoping Bump and Run Jesse Becker could make it tonight. Also, Steady Hand Frank, and it looks like neither were able to show up. So we got Christian Taylor out here right now. He's going to be taking the green flag. My guess is he's going to be last. That's my guess. Might be second to last, but no better than 11th. That's my thoughts here. So Taylor taking it easy here, looking pretty slow. Let's get some Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing. Please excuse the voice here tonight, folks. I've been battling something going around. So I basically already lost my voice, so we're going to get through it, though. Let's find some patented tunes to play for you, the fans, because we know you love it. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best streaming service in the business. Quit wasting your money, folks, on junk streaming services. Netflix, get rid of it. Hulu, don't need it. Flow Racing, wasting your money. All you need. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the industry. Proven fact. That's going to conclude qualifying here, folks. It's official. Put it in the books. Quick time. Cam Patterson, top of the board. The number 38 machine going to be on the pole. 148 laps here. Darlington Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your starting lineup. On the pole, the number 38 machine just hammered down quick time. It's Cam Patterson. To his outside, the number 33, your points leader, Chris Vincent. Row number 2 on the inside, the number 28, Chad White. To his outside, the number 37 machine, Bryce Barfield. Row number 3 on the inside, going to be the number 63, Aaron Poplin. To his outside, the youngin in the number 19, it's Logan Festitian. Row number 4 on the inside. It's the number 53 looking to run down Vincent for the points lead. It's Brian Samara. To his outside, his teammate and driver, the number 93, JT Tinker. Starting in the 9th position. In the number 20 machine, put down a stinker in qualifying. It's Thomas Villano. To his outside, newcomer to the league, in the number 43, making his 5150 debut, Nate DeFayette. Row number 6 on the inside. Going to be the number 71 machine, Justin Rhodes. To his outside, the ugliest car in the field. Folks, take a look at it. Here it is. It's Rick Wilmot. Starting shotgun. He's used to it, running dead last. It's the number 96, Christian Taylor with Storm Motorsports. Here's your starting lineup here at Darlington Raceway. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in. It's going to be a good one here tonight. Field is set. We're about to go green. One lap around, we're going to be dropping the green flag in, folks. How about a round of applause for this sold-out crowd? These fans have been standing on their feet for hours. When I flew over in the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp at about 6 a.m., they were already lined up at the gate. Sold-out crowd here at Darlington Raceway on a Tuesday night. I've never seen anything like it. Absolutely incredible. But your front row, it's going to be Patterson on the inside, Vincent on the outside. Let's find a good camera here. We're going to go with this one. Get our overlay right. We're about ready to go green, folks. Again, we appreciate you spending your Tuesday night right here with the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson. I'm on the call here with Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best streaming service in the business. We got 148 laps here at Darlington Raceway. Pace car is in. We're about to go green. And these fans, they are pumped up and ready to go. Folks, on your feet, off your seats. Darlington Raceway, are you ready? Let's go racing. Green flag in the air. The number 38 of Patterson with a big jump here. Heading into turn 1. Looks like he's going to command the lead. But can Vincent maintain that outside line? No, sir. Patterson's going to take over the lead and start to leave him. As the field gets single file mostly through the field, we got a little bit of a battle right here. Poplin trying to hold off the 5th position from Festitian. Looks like he's going to do so. Darlington Raceway, this is driver's paradise right here. It's a tough track to tame. Looks like Poplin slides up the track a little bit. Festitian going to take over the 5th spot. Let's go back out front. Cam Patterson, your race leader, with a solid lead out front by about 1/4 of a second. So let's hop up to the most beautiful view in the industry, folks. It's time for the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Wow, what a view. Our eyes in the sky. Hutchinson Motorsports blimp as we got a battle right here. Samara getting around Poplin. Poplin is dropping like a rock already, folks. He's already lost 2 spots, and it looks like he's going to lose some more. As the number 53 of Samara works his way through the field. Fastest lap of the session just put down by the 19, Logan Festitian, 29.45 quick time for the session. How long you think that's going to last, folks? Is Festitian overextending himself? Is he going to junk those tires? Let's find out. Let's hop on board the number 19. Caution is out, folks. Caution's out. Justin Rhodes just junked his race car. Let's see what happened here. Your Hutchinson Motorsports replay. So keep your eyes on Justin Rhodes right here in the starry number 71 machine. Looks like he gets into the wall here. Riding the wall. Coming down. And looks like he collects the 93 of Tinker. Oh, and the 40 of Wilmot, the ugly cow. The flying cow of Rick Wilmot has a junk race car as well. Unfortunate. Rick Wilmot was Well, I'd say he was running good, but he wasn't. He was in dead last here. Let's hop on board with Wilmot and see what he saw. He goes down, tries to avoid him, and boom! Absolutely smokes the 93 of Tinker. So, folks, we got 3 junk race cars. That's Rick Wilmot in the 40 junk, JT Tinker in the 93 junk, and Justin Rhodes in the number 71 machine. You guessed it, junk. 3 junk race cars as we're getting our first yellow here. Let's go back live, see how the field's set. 3 junkers going down pit road to fix them lump of junks. So Cam Patterson's your race leader for now. Let's get them Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing, folks. Again, we appreciate you spending your Tuesday night here. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the page, all that good stuff. We appreciate it. Put a comment in the chat as well. We'll give you a shout out. David Wells in the chat rooting for the number 43 machine. Franklin Gatz in the chat. How about it? Welcome back, Franklin. It's been a while, bud. Hope to see you back in the league sometime soon. But, folks, we're here. Darlington Raceway 5150 Tuesday night Cup Series action. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Where else would you rather be? You guess it, folks. Blake Hutchinson, the GOAT, on the call for you, the fans. Do we love some 5150 Cup Series action, especially when they're junking each other for last? Keep your eyes on them boys in the back. The battle for last is gonna be hot tonight. Can Christian Taylor claim his last place position? Or is the flying cow Rick Wilmot gonna bring it home? Or is it gonna go to newcomer Nate DeFayette? There's no telling, folks. We love highlighting our battle for last here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV as the field lines up and we're about to get set. Your front row gonna be the same. Cam Patterson on the inside. Your points leader, Chris Vincent, on the outside. We are gonna have a stage break here, folks, I believe sometime around lap 45. Not sure when exactly. Might be 44. Who knows? Sometime around then. You're going to see a stage break. Currently, JT Tinker holding up the battle for dead last. Well done, JT. Can he hold it? We're going to find out as we turn off those patented Hutchinson Motorsports tunes. Best in the business, I might add. Get them off there. The field set pace car is in Darlington Raceway. You ready to try it again? Because I sure am. These fans are ready to roll. They're on their feet. They're off their seats. They're ready for some racing. Green flag in the air at Darlington. And Cam Patterson with a big jump. We got a battle for second here as the leader starts to pull away. Chad White in the 28 stuck on the bottom in the 19, getting into the 37. Festitian says, get out of my way, loser. I will junk you. Bryce Barfield is not happy. We're going to stay tuned right here. Barfield looking to get back around the 19 of Festitian. Festitian just did the old bump and run move. He learned that one from the number 97. You guessed it. Bump and run. Jesse Becker taught him how to do it. Well done, Festitian. Little early to be driving that dirty, but Logan just doesn't care. He says he's going to the front right now. Meanwhile, we zoom out in the beautiful views here at Darlington Raceway. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we have the best views in the business. You guessed it. Right now, battle for last is not much of a battle. It's all the flying cow, the number 40, Rick Wilmot, dead last. I'd say he was flying. I'd be lying, though, folks. He's all the way back there, running last. We got a battle up here, though. Here comes Tinker trying to work his way through the field. JT Tinker making the pass. Going to take over the 10th spot. Currently running in the top 10. Well done, JT. Going to clear himself on the 71. As we jump back out front here, we got a bit of a battle. This is a battle for 5th position. Samara looking underneath the 37 of Barfield. Can he make the pass? Samara looking to cover up. Is he clear? Yes, sir. He's going to cover up. Brian Samara up to the 5th place position. And, folks, quick time of the session going to the number 28, Chad White in 3rd place. Fastest car on the track. We're going to hop on board with our 3rd place 28 machine of Chad White as he junks it and smokes the wall right on cue. Unbelievable, Chad. What are you doing out there? The Loudon, Tennessean Chad White trying to bend a toe link. Hopefully he can stay out of the wall. He wants to earn his Darlington Stripes. Meanwhile, out front, it's the number 38, Cam Patterson. He's led this one from start till now. But here comes the 33, your points leader. He's making a run. Let's hop on board. Chris Benson, the 5150 Cup Series points leader. What's the home in Wisconsin got for the leader? Looking to the inside. Not going to have a run. He's going to cover back up high. As you see him downshift in the fourth there in the corner. Chris Vincent trying to gain every ounce of speed he can. And let's zoom back here, see what's going on with the squirrels in the back. Aaron Poplin working his way through the field, and Bryce Barfield is dropping like a rock, folks. We're 3 wide on the backstretch. This is a battle for like 7th place, folks. We're 3 wide. Tinker trying to junk his teammate. That's Tinker in the 93, almost junking his teammate. Aaron Poplin in the 63. Tinker looking to the inside again. He is a man on a mission. Let's hop on board with the dirty driving. JT Tinker. Looking for a dive bomb on the 37. Is he going to want to junk Barfield? We're going to find out here. Tinker trying to rock that low line. Nothing there yet. Pushing the 37 down the straightaway. Bryce Barfield is saving some tires, or he's junked, one or the other. Meanwhile, here comes a 71 of Rhodes. He's got a junk front end, and he's racing that thing hard, folks. Trying to get to the front. We're staying right here as we got 3 cars, bumper to bumper. It's a battle for 8th. Tinker giving him a little bump. He's trying to do the old bump and run move. Tinker to the bottom. Can he get around him here? On the backstretch, Tinker looking into the turn. Underneath him, can he clear the 37? I think he's got it. Tinker taking over the 8th position. Well done, JT Tinker. Back out front, your race leader, still the 38 of Patterson. Vincent trying to go to work on him, but nothing brewing yet. Samara all the way up to 4th right now. Let's hop on board with that number 53 machine, Brian Samara. He knows he needs to get up there because he needs every point he can get in this battle for the regular season championship. Vincent currently out front. Can Samara run him down? I was talking to Brian earlier. He told me he is not afraid to turn that number 33 machine to win a points championship. He just simply doesn't care. He says he's out here for one man and one man only. That's the 53 machine of Brian Samara. I said, but Brian, you have 2 other cars under your team umbrella of Team BCI. He said, I don't care. JT Tinker and Aaron Poplin, they don't matter to me. It's all about me today. Hey, I'm just, don't shoot the messenger, folks. Brian Samara, kind of a selfish team owner, but can you blame him? Trying to get a points championship. Meanwhile, let's drop to the back here. Nate DeFayette currently running in the 11th spot, trying to get to a top 10 position. Let's hop on board with a newcomer to the league. Running like junk. The West Sand Lake New Yorker, Nate DeFayette. The number 43 Ford. Not going to get a run here. He's going to have to settle for 11th for now. But back out front here, Cam Patterson still holding on to a lead about a quarter of a second. Meanwhile, it looks like Chad White has inserted himself into this top 3 battle. Let's hop on board with the 28 machine of Chad White. What does Chad have for these top 2? Is Chad going to play spoiler, get up there and junk them? I wouldn't blame him. I would not blame him one bit. You know, Chad White kind of did me wrong last Super Speedway race. We were drafting together, you know, everything was going great. And he just ditches me, puts me in the middle lane and just leaves me. I drop all the way to the back. I told Chad, hey, I got something for you, buddy. I still owe you one, Chad. I haven't forgot, buddy boy. You just wait. That 28 machine of Chad White, next time you see the 25 car on the track, you're going to be in the infield care center, bud, because I'm going to junk you. That's what happens when you leave the 25 car out high and dry. Unbelievable move. I just can't believe he did it. Meanwhile, Bryce Barfield still running like junk back there in the 10th spot. Folks, he started in 4th. He's back to 10th. I tell you what, this number 37 machine out of McDonough, Georgia is junk. Say it with me, folks. Junk. Junk. Bryce Barfield, report to the rear because that's where you belong. You're slow. Meanwhile, Logan Fetchison running in 6th. Made a couple passes on the start of this race. Looks to be dropping back a little bit, but he's not running too bad. He's right there with Thomas Villano, who put down a fluke of a practice lap. Let's hop on board Villano. Big old fluke. Putting down quick time in practice. I thought Thomas might be fast tonight. Boy, was I wrong. He ain't fast. Not a bit. Not one bit of fast in this number 27, or I'm sorry, the number 20 Toyota. We only got 2 Toyotas in the field tonight, and they're both junk. That's right, the number 20 of Villano, junk. And then we drop all the way back to the 12th position. Christian Taylor, the Storm Motorsports number 96, junk. So back out front, Cam Patterson has about a half a second, less than half a second, 0.3 of a second lead on Vincent. Let's hop on board with your race leader, Cam Patterson, see what he's doing different. The Alabama native, Cam Patterson. What a great season for Cam. He's missed a few races, so that's why he's not in the points championship battle. But he's definitely going to make the playoffs, and we're going to see if he can get himself to the Final Four and insert himself in that points championship race. So nothing brewing. Looks like Vincent's staying right there with him, about 0.4 of a second behind your race leader. Oh, we got a junker. We got a wreck here, folks. The number 43 just junked it. Uh-oh. Spun it out. Smokes the wall. Loses his front bumper. Unfortunate there. He's going to keep it rolling, and we're still green. If you're not familiar, 5150, single car accidents. We stay green, folks. And look at this junk car. Ladies and gentlemen, newcomer to the league. Nate DeFayette, the Yingling Flight number 43 machine, headed to the pits. Junk. Welcome to 5150, bud. You're done. So back out front, Cam Patterson holding on to that half a second lead on Vincent. Starting to pull away just a bit. We're going to see if DeFayette can get that car fixed and get back out there. If he could get back out there, we know we're going to have a stage break around lap 44, 45. So he would get a wave around then. But he is going to be multiple laps down, is my guess. Here he is, the 43. Looks like he's getting some tires while he's down there. Taking his sweet time. I don't know, that 43 machine might be done, folks. Sitting on pit road. Nate DeFayette. His night might be over, ladies and gentlemen. He does have a faster pair, though. David Wells is not happy with Nate. I know, David. How depressing. Let's see that replay one more time. Here's the replay. There's how Nate junked it. Let's show the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam. Give me one moment. Struggling. Here we go. So there is a car. So you see the 71 come off the corner. Yep, 43 just did the same thing. Almost saved it, and then bam, smoked the wall, junked it. Then he looped it around. Yingling Flight, pretty good drink. But I tell you what, they don't have fast race cars. So let's go back live. Looks like Nate rolling out of the pits finally. Let's see how many laps down Nate is. I'm not sure. It's multiple. 3 or 4. So he's got an uphill battle. But he's going to stay out there, log some laps here. Meanwhile, Cam Patterson going to blow by the 40 of Wilmot. There goes Nate's chances at a lucky dog. Because Rick Wilmot going a lap down, letting the race leaders by. Patterson starting to pad the lead. He's up to 0.8 of a second ahead of the number 33 of Vincent. As we head into lap 30, we're going to stay tuned right here and have a short break, folks. That's right, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, non-stop action. We're staying live right here while we take a break. Enjoy these patented Hutchinson Motorsports tunes. That concludes our non-stop action break here as we head into lap number 37 coming up here. As the lapper Logan Festitian, he went down pit road during green to get some fresh tires. He's going to unlap himself, put himself one lap down. The number 19 of Festitian getting by the leader. So meanwhile, your race leader, still the 38 of Cam Patterson, has about a 1.5 second lead on Vincent. Patterson's definitely the car to beat here tonight. As we look through the field, not much movement. Your hard charger, currently the 53 of Brian Samara, has 3 cars since the start of this one. Samara's trying to get up to Vincent as close as he can. We know the stage break's coming up here in about 5 or 6 laps. Samara needs every stage point he can get. Wants to lower that gap between him and Vincent. Meanwhile, let me dig around and see how many points behind he is. Give me one moment. As you enjoy the action, there's Bryce Barfield currently running in the 5th position. Working his way back up through the field as he dropped to the rear before. Definitely was saving tires early on. Now he's starting to put it on him. He's one of the fastest cars on the track right now. As I pull up our 5150 Cup Series points standings, let's see what we got. Our regular season battle, we know it's close between Vincent and Samara, but I'm just not sure how close. Duking it out for the regular season championship. Any moment here if I can get the site to load. All right, here we go. Looks like Vincent is ahead by just 8 points. 8 points separate Samara and Vincent. So Samara running in the 5th position right now as Barfield found a way around him. Not what Samara wanted. Gonna lose another point here for the stage. Barfield's in a rocket ship right now. I believe he's the fastest car on the track. Let me see. 30.25 was his last lap. Well, he's the fastest other than the 2 cars that pit and got fresh tires. So he's the fastest on old tires. So Barfield working his way through the field, but he's got about a 3-second gap to the next car. And he's running out of time with just a few laps left before our stage break. Meanwhile, Cam Patterson out front by 2.5 seconds nearly. Absolutely dominated this race so far. Started in first. He's led every lap so far. But we appreciate you tuning in, folks. Spending your Tuesday night with yours truly, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Best in the business.
The yellow flag is out.
There's the stage. Well, hang on. Oh, no, Rick Wilmot just junked it. Yellow's out. That's going to be the stage break, folks. So here's Rick Wilmot. Let's see how he junks it. Smokes the wall. Oh, and he collects the newcomer to the league. Oh, man, that ugly number 40 Flying Cow absolutely junked it. Debris everywhere. Look at it just bouncing, folks. That is so realistic. Unbelievable. Never seen anything like it. But Rick Wilmot just junked his race car. So the caution is out. That's going to be our stage. Stage 1 winner going to be Cam Patterson. Chris Vincent going to take home second, followed by White, Barfield, and Samara. So Samara is going to lose 3 more points to Vincent here in the points championship. So we're going to get the tunes playing again. These guys going to come down pit road, get themselves some fresh tires, and we're going to get back racing. Find some good tunes for you. Here we go, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Tuesday Night Racing, Hutchinson Motorsports, best in the business. Looks like every car coming down pit lane. Festitian going to have to stay out and try to get that lap back. That's going to put him on the lead lap, but he's going to be on old tires. He's going to be tough for him. Going to watch our race off of pit road. See if Cam Patterson can maintain his lead. I think he's going to. 4 tires for everybody. Patterson going to come out on top. All right, Christian Taylor staying out there on old junk tires. I'm sure that's going to work out well for him. Yeah, Christian Taylor's last lap was a 33.9, so it's going to work out great for the number 96 machine. Christian Taylor out front on a pit strategy. Not sure about it, but here we are, folks. New race leader. Christian Taylor's going to come down pit lane, though. Probably a good call. Going to have to serve a penalty, though, I do believe. So that's going to put Cam Patterson back out front. Again, folks, we appreciate you spending your Tuesday night right here with yours truly. Be sure to throw a comment, click the like button on the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the page, Hutchinson Motorsports. Click that subscribe button. Boys, if we can get to 1,000 subscriptions, we're going to have a big giveaway. You won't want to miss it, so be sure to be a part of it. Subscribe to the page, help us out. It's free. If you have multiple YouTube accounts, don't be afraid to log into it and subscribe there as well. We need all the help we can get. As the field lines up, front row, we're used to seeing it. It's going to be Patterson on the inside, Vincent on the outside. We got about 100 laps left. It's a long one here, folks. Bear with me. I'm battling some kind of sickness here. Starting to lose my voice. We're going to get through it together. That's why I'm the GOAT, because I do it for you, the fans. Pace car is in. The fans are still standing, folks. They haven't sat down since the start of this one. Field is set. We're in the restart zone. Gonna be Patterson controlling the field. Green flag in the air, and another good start for Patterson. He's gonna cover up quickly into that race lead. Clean and green through turn 1. Side-by-side battle for third. It's Barfield and White. White on the bottom trying to take it over from Barfield. We know Barfield's more concerned about the long run. We saw this last time. You're probably going to see that 37 drop back. He's going easy on the tires, saving them for later. Very calculated racer, Bryce Barfield. But he's looking for a move. Side by side, looking to take over third place again. Entering low, coming up the track. Not going to clear Chad White. White's going to hold the spot. Barfield's going to try to cover up and hold that fourth place spot. But here comes Samara for now. We're single file through the field. Vestician into the wall. Overdriving on them old tires. Vestician on a different pit strategy than everybody else. Pit under green that last run. So let's pull up our Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board. And he's smoking the wall again. You know, I'm not sure how to scroll down here in the Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board. Don't think I can. Nope, I don't think I can scroll down at all. But I do know Festitian probably has about 25 to 30 laps on them old tires, while everybody else is on new ones. But back out front, Cam Patterson still your race leader by about 0.2 of a second, trying to hold off Chris Vincent in that number 33 machine. Your points leader, like I said, he gained about 3 or 4 more points on Samara at that stage break. Looking good. He's liking his chances here tonight. As we look through the field, your hard charger right now looks to be Justin Rhodes. He's passed 5 cars since the start of this one, up to the 6th place position after starting all the way back in 11th. Good run here so far for Rhodes. We're going to see if he can keep it up. Let's hop on board with the number 71 of Justin Rhodes. Holding steady in the 7th spot right now. Meanwhile, out front here, Barfield's still putting pressure on that number 28. Barfield's being a little more aggressive this run on the tires. That last run, we saw him drop back immediately, saving them tires. Right now, he is pushing it on the back bumper of the 28 of Chad White. Here's your top 5, all pretty close. That's Samara in the 5th place position, right there in the 53. Let's hop on board. See what it's looking like inside the car for the 53 of Brian Samara. Your top 5 right there together, single file here at Darlington Raceway. As we enter lap number 56, Samara on the edge right now. How hard does he want to push it? Do you want to save tires right now, or do you just want to roast them? I promise you, you don't want to roast them, folks. Meanwhile, we got a little bit of a battle right here for the 6th place position. Milano on the inside of Rhodes. Can he clear him into the corner side by side? Rhodes into the wall. He's staying into the gas, so doesn't want to give up the spot. Milano unable to capitalize as Rhodes smokes the wall coming out. Milano going to give another shot. Pulling underneath him on the back stretch. Heading into 3 and 4. This is a battle for 6th. Side by side. Rhodes is rolling the top. Milano unable to make the pass. Meanwhile, JT Tinker inserting himself into this 3-car battle. Let's hop on board with the number 93 of JT Tinker. Quiet race so far for Tinker. Currently in the 8th position, but he's got a couple of cars right in front of him, trying to get around him. Meanwhile, looks like Barfield looking to make a pass on the White, and he's going to do so. Barfield taking over the 3rd place position. Barfield staying aggressive for this run. He got a little bored last run, taking it easy, saving them tires. So he's going to be pushing it now. Barfield trying to get up to the 2nd place car of Chris Vincent. The McDonough, George, and Bryce Barfield. Boy, I tell you what, Bryce's brother, Peyton, is the biggest fan of Hutchinson Motorsports TV I've ever seen in my life. I hope Peyton will hop in here eventually. That man lives and dies Hutchinson Motorsports TV. That's just simply all he cares about. Rumor is he has a Hutchinson Motorsports TV tattoo. He messaged me one night. He said, "Hey, Blake, can I get the logo for Hutchinson Motorsports TV?" I said, "Sure, bud. For what for?" He said, "I'm here at the tattoo shop, and I'm ready to get a tattoo of it." And I said, "All right, bud. Have at it." So I sent it over to him, and pretty sure he got it done. Big fan. Meanwhile, Cam Patterson still out front by 0.2 of a second on Vincent. As we roll into lap 60, we're not even halfway done, folks. Vincent getting into the wall a little bit there. But if you're just joining the broadcast, as I mentioned earlier, I'm taking it a little bit easy here tonight. Got something going on. Losing my voice. So we're just kicking back and relaxing here, enjoying the views of Darlington Raceway with yours truly, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Best in the business, I might add. So as we're on lap number 61, we're going to stay tuned right here and have another Hutchinson Motorsports break. Playing the tunes as we stay on the track, and you can watch your favorite racer live. Peyton in the chat. I knew Peyton would be here. Hey, Peyton, we appreciate you tuning in. He said he's a little young to get tattoos, but once he turns 18, 100% he's going to be getting a Hutchinson Motorsports TV tattoo. We appreciate it, Peyton. But hey, kick back, relax, watch your brother race. We're going to get some tunes playing for you because we know you love it, because this stuff is just simply the best in the business. Short break here. We'll be back in a few minutes. Enjoy the action. That'll conclude our short break here as we stay tuned live to the action. Folks, Bryce Barfield inserting himself into this race. He's up to second, trying to run down Patterson. Barfield was sick and tired of seeing Patterson dominate this race, so he's pushing, trying to get up to the front. But I'm not sure if he's not going to be regretting that decision. I believe Barfield has junked his tires, folks. Pushing it a little hard early on. Just got blown by. Vincent taking back the second spot, and here comes Samara taking over the third position. Samara trying to get to that back bumper of Vincent. Is Samara willing to junk Vincent to gain some points as Samara smokes the wall? Coming off the corner a little hot, Brian Samara absolutely annihilates the wall. He might have been a toe link, folks. That 53 might be junk. So it's going to be interesting to see when the pit window is for these guys. We saw our stage break was around lap 45 or so. So if you cut the race in half, lap 45, about 100 lap run. So they're going to want to go 50 laps about, I would guess. So if it stays green, My guess is they're going to be pitting around lap 90 at the earliest. And we got about 20 more laps or so until the Hutchinson Motorsports pit window opens up. Definitely want to get at least to that lap 90 mark. But you never know, a caution might come out. These guys might decide to junk one another. No telling. Meanwhile, DeFayette running 2 laps down. But hey, there's another car 2 laps down. It's Christian Taylor. How far back is DeFayette from Taylor? About 7 seconds separate the two. We might get a battle for last again, folks. Rick Wilmot is out of the race. That 40 car has parked it. So I'm not including him in the battle for last. The battle for last is going to be between Taylor and DeFayette. Both of them 2 laps down, running like junk. Typically, we bring a lot more excitement here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. But today, again, we're taking it a little easy. I'm about to lose my voice just talking like this. So as we roll into lap number 74 coming up here shortly, we are nearly halfway done with this race. Just a few more races to go until the 5150 Cup Series playoffs get underway. But it's been a busy month for Hutchinson Motorsports TV, folks. We are currently running 4 series. Monday nights, we're running the Donut Box Late Model Series, and boy, is that a good one. Those guys just love junking each other every week. Tuesday nights, we, of course, have the 5150 Cup Series. Wednesdays, here shortly, we're going to be starting back up the Nexus Sim Truck Series. That's a good one. They're going to be starting their playoffs here soon. I believe next Wednesday, I think, is when we're starting that back up to be broadcasted. And then Thursday nights, it's the Stars and Stripes Truck Series, and boy, is that a good one every week. Full field of cars every single week. A chartered series. Those guys love duking it out. Some of the best racing you'll ever see. So be sure to mark your calendars Monday through Thursday, every single weeknight, other than Fridays. We are live here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the biggest library of streamed races in the world. 100% confirmed. No need to look it up, folks. So currently Cam Patterson out front by about 3 seconds. Let's show your Hutchinson Motorsports ticker here. Chad White trying to find his way around Barfield. As he's going to do so, Barfield dropping to the rear. I think he's regretting pushing the car as hard as he did at the start of this one. The first run, he was conservative on his tires, and the second run, he just sent it immediately. And he went from 2nd to 5th. But he's just got to limp by here for about 13 more laps or so before the pit window opens up. Patterson starting to put it on these boys. He gained about a half a second in the last couple laps on the second place car. Meanwhile, Festchician trying to work his way around the track. He's on them old tires. His tires are 20 to 30 laps older than everybody else's. Still on the lead lap for now. But you know, he is going to pit as soon as that window opens up. Sorry about that. As we look through the field, your hard charger currently Brian Samara. He's passed 4 cars. Started in 7th up to 3rd. Brian Samara trying to gain some points. But to gain them, he's got to get around that 33 machine of Chris Vinson. Let's hop on board. Vinson right ahead of him there by about a half a straightaway. About 2.5 seconds separate our 2nd and 3rd place cars, which we're on board right now with Brian Samara. Lap number 80 out of 148 here. Good night so far for Samara, but he's not done yet. Meanwhile, looks like Justin Rhodes slicing and dicing his way through the field. He is actually now your hard charger. He's passed 5 cars since the start of this one. Looking for car number 6 as Bryce Barfield has them junk tires. Let's hop on board with Justin Rhodes. See how he navigates himself around the 37 of Bryce Barfield. This, folks, is a battle for 5th. As you see Rhodes entering the corner a lot deeper. Rolling the top as Barfield's rolling the bottom, trying to defend that spot. While Patterson's out front by about 3.6 seconds. Doing a great job. He's dominated this race. He's basically led every lap. I think there was one caution lap where somebody stayed out and led, but Patterson essentially has led this one start to finish so far. But we still got a long way to go. 55-ish laps left. Or 60. 65 laps left. Darlington, not known for the most exciting races here in the 5150 Cup Series. The guys know their limits. This is a tough track to drive, and it's about 100 times harder when you're side by side. So these guys really pick and choose their battles. As we are entering lap 85 shortly, let's take another short Hutchinson Motorsports break. We're going to stay tuned right here to the action and get them Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing once again. That'll conclude our short little break here, folks, and it looks like the pit window has opened. I was right on the money. I said around lap number 90. Looks like Bryce Barfield has pit, and then Aaron Poplin also down pit lane as well. Surprisingly, Logan Festitian's still out there on them old junk tires. Logan needs to go down pit road ASAP, because his tires are even older than everybody else's. Logan, it's time to pit, bud. So Bryce Barfield was the first car really in contention to pit. So he's on fresh tires right now, and he's blowing by the 19 car. Look at him just leave him. Here's the difference right now. Festitian's last lap was a 31.3. Barfield just ran a 29.7. So a second and a half difference on them fresh tires for Bryce Barfield. So Patterson's got to be thinking he needs to pit soon. If he stays out there too long, Barfield's going to gain all kinds of time on him. Barfield currently a lap down due to pitting. But it's just a matter of time before everybody else comes down as well. So as we look through the field right now, Justin Rhodes, still your hard charger. He's in the 5th position. After starting in 11th, he's passed 6 cars, folks. Kind of surprised more of our leaders haven't pit yet. Especially Samara. Samara needs to do something different. If he runs the same strategy as Vincent, he's going to lose some points. So if I'm Brian Samara, I go down right now and I get some tires. Hope Vincent stays out there a little longer. Oh, Chad White almost gets into the back of him. Oh, Chad White able to save it. Had a big run on Samara. Ran into the back of him. Came out of the corner and almost junked it. Able to save it, though. That could have been ugly for the number 28 of Chad White. Meanwhile, Bryce Barfield running 29.7s every time around. Cam Patterson, your leader, running 30.5s. So Barfield gaining over a second almost a second every lap on the race leader. But there was a pretty big gap that Patterson had to work with. And if Patterson stays out there, he knows at the end of this race he'll have the fresher tires. So he's making these last as long as he can. Right now, Vincent in second running 30.5s while your leader running 30.7. So Vincent gaining about 0.2 of a second every lap. But he's currently 4.5 behind. So nobody else has came down pit lane other than Poplin and Barfield. If you're out there hoping for a yellow, it's not coming. In my mind, it's time to come down pit road. We got about 50 laps left. Time to get them fresh tires. Festitian coming down pit lane. So he's the third one to pit. Chad White and Justin Rhodes as well down pit lane. So there is 5 of our lead lap cars have pit. Barfield just... Oh, never mind. I thought he unlapped himself, but not yet. And here comes the race leader, Patterson. Patterson down pit lane as well. Chris Vincent going to stay out there. Samara and Tinker as well down the pit lane. So Chris Vincent, the only car that hasn't pit. He's your race leader. We're going to see how long he wants to stay out there, and here he comes. Vincent let himself a lap, and then he comes down pit lane immediately. So the pit cycle is done. We're going to see if Patterson can maintain the lead. We know Barfield gained some serious time by short pitting. There goes Patterson off of pit road. He's definitely going to be your race leader. Barfield's still quite a ways back. So as Patterson gets up to speed here, we're going to see how far back Barfield is. Barfield currently about 10 seconds behind. Still gaining. Looks like it's going to balance out at about 9.5 second lead for Patterson. Coming around as he gets around Vinson. There's Chris Vinson. Going to be coming off of pit road. Probably going to lose second to Barfield, I would guess. Going to be close, so let's hop on board with Bryce Barfield. Currently up to third after doing the short pit maneuver. The only problem is he's got to make them tires last now. These guys are going to be faster than him, because he's been out there for about 10 laps on them tires. So, yeah, Vinson's actually going to hold the second spot, while Chad White is just about 2 seconds behind Barfield. Barfield's going to be in trouble. We're going to see how much faster these guys are on them fresh tires. So 10-lap old tires for Barfield. Your top two, let's see what kind of lap times they're putting down. Race leader of Patterson just put down a 29.6. Bryce Barfield put down a 31.03. So that's over a 1.5 second difference. So Barfield's going to be in trouble here, is basically what I'm trying to say. My guess he's going to drop back to at least 6th, maybe 7th. But you never know what'll happen. So back out front, Cam Patterson with about a 9-second lead on Chris Vinson there after the pit cycle. As we check the Hutchinson Motorsports chat, not much going on. This is a laid-back race here tonight, folks. Again, something going around. I've lost my voice. So we're just trying to get through it here as we got 44 laps left here, Darlington Raceway. 5150 Cup Series action, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Get some tunes playing. Take a short break. Enjoy the action live while we take a few minutes. And we're back here, Darlington Raceway, lap number 116 out of 148. We're watching Chad White, the number 28, slicing and dicing his way through the field, folks. He has been on a rocket ship here lately. But right there with him is the 53 of Brian Samara. Chad White trying to find his way around that number 71 of Justin Rhodes. And boy, has he been good, folks. He started in 11th. He's all the way up to 3rd. He's passed 8 cars. He's your hard charger here tonight. Justin Rhodes in the 71 is bad fast. While your race leader, Cam Patterson, out front by almost 8 seconds on Vincent. But we do have a 3-horse battle here for the 3rd spot. It's Rhodes, White, and Samara. Samara gets loose coming off the corner. Sending it out there. Can Samara make them tires last? Because it looks like he is roasting them as he's getting into the wall. Let's hop back on board with the 28 of Chad White. We saw him duking it out during our short break. Going 3 wide. This man doesn't care. He's willing to do whatever it takes. Getting a run coming off the corner. Can White get the job done to take over the 3rd spot? Aaron Popliner in pit lane here. You see how that works out for him. Meanwhile, Patterson out front by 8.5 seconds. And here comes White trying to get a run off the corner. But boy, is Rhodes doing a great job. And Samara gets underneath him. Samara looking to take over the 4th spot. It looks like he's going to do so. Samara taking advantage of a mistake from White. Chad White was trying to make a move for the pass. And he just lost the position. Samara almost junked it. And here comes Tinker out of nowhere. JT Tinker trying to junk his car owner, almost did so. The 93 of Tinker, let's hop on board and see if he's going to junk his car owner. Right in front of him is Brian Samara. And as you may know, JT Tinker drives for Brian Samara Industries, BCI. Is he going to take his owner out? He might. Chad White is struggling now, folks. After looking good for a while, he was pushing it. Now he is starting to drop. These guys have all been tearing their tires up, it looks like. Meanwhile, Chris Vincent running a pretty good race so far. Quiet, but a great night. Been in 2nd all race long, basically. Pretty big gap, though, between him and your race leader, but Vincent will take a 2nd place run, I do believe. Trying to lock up that regular season points championship. As we drop back, these cars still duking it out. It's a 4-car race from 3rd to 5th. Well, 6th. 3rd to 5th. 6th. Gosh. Can't talk. Samara trying to make a move, though, to get around Justin Rhodes. Boy, in practice, Rhodes did not look very good. But he figured something out here, ladies and gentlemen. What a great run from Justin Rhodes after starting in the back. Got to the front pretty quickly. And here he is running 3rd here with just 24 laps left to go. Samara struggling coming off the corner. You see that thing kicking sideways. Brian Samara giving it everything it's got. And folks, there's not much left to give. That 53 is struggling. See if Brian can wheel that thing to the checkered flag. As he's getting loose out of every corner nearly. So meanwhile, Cam Patterson out front by about 10 seconds. As he's running about 30-second lap times. Going to be a while before he gets to the back of the 28 cars, the last car on the lead lap. And let's jump back to this battle for fourth. Samara still holding off the 93 of Tinker. Makes you start to think, you wonder if there's any team orders coming down the pipeline for that 93. Saying, hey, JT, I need every point I can get, bud. Do not pass me or you're fired. You think Brian would do that? I do. I wouldn't blame him one bit, folks. Meanwhile, Justin Rhodes coming up on the lapper. That's the number 19, Logan Festischen. Folks, Bryce Barfield just pit again. He did that bold strategy of pitting early and stretching his tires out. Ended up having to come down pit lane again, so he is now... Uh-oh. We got a caution.
Yellow flag.
Well, folks, not going to lie, I kind of missed that one. So let's rewind it and see what happened. Not sure if Festischen caused that or if Rose did. So as we go into this here, now remember, Festischen is a lap car. Yeah, looks like Rhodes just kind of ran up into him. Almost flipped it. That's unfortunate there. Boy, Justin Rhodes was running pretty good, and Logan just gave him a little bump after. Shows display. Oh, he did it again. Not sure about that. Well, Justin Rhodes had a good run going and a big caution. That is not what Cam Patterson wanted to see. As pit road is open, folks. That's a quick one. Patterson doesn't mind that. He gets a free pit stop here. He enters the pits about 10 seconds ahead of everybody else. So he can take his sweet time on his pit stop, and he knows he's coming out as a race leader. But let's get some Hudson Motorsports tunes playing, and we can watch the end of this one, folks, as there's just 18 laps left to go. By the time we go green, there's going to be about 15. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have about 15 laps left to go. 51-50 Tuesday Night Cup Series action. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Cam Patterson, he's been the star of the show. You can call it the Cam Patterson Show tonight. Basically led every single lap. As the pace car heads in front row, once again gonna be Patterson on the inside, Vincent on the outside. The fans haven't sat down since the start of the race. Nothing's gonna change because they're on their feet, they're off their seats, and we are green at Darlington once again. Just 15 laps left. Cam Patterson has dominated this race. Can he finish the job and take home the win tonight? Chances are looking pretty good so far. But let's keep our eyes tuned back here as we got some battles through the field. Everybody on fresh tires. We got a junk car. It's Justin Rhodes. Boy, did his night turn from good to junk. Let's rewind and see what happened. He just lost it. Yeah, I think he just came up into the 37 there. That's unfortunate. So Justin Rhodes had a great night going. Was running in the top 3 at one point. Then he junked it back-to-back times, and here he is running in the back. Meanwhile, the 20 of Alano and the 93 of Tinker door-banging each other down the back stretch. This is a battle for 5th. Nothing changing as Vincent holding on to the 2nd spot for good. Meanwhile, Samara in 3rd, followed by Chad White in the 28 in a battle for 3rd. Samara going to hold on to the spot for now. These guys are running out of time. Cam Patterson just put down the fastest lap of the session. Your race leader, 29.10, fastest lap of the session. Tell you what, though, Vincent not much slower, 29.16. So 6/100ths of a second separate your top 2 on that last lap. Meanwhile, we got a new quick time. Chris Vincent, 28.95, quick time of the session. He's the fastest car on the track. Can Vincent pull off a miracle and find a way to the back bumper of the 38? What is Vincent doing? He's figured something out, folks. Running the same lap time as Patterson the last time around. Currently, he's 0.4 of a second behind. Can he find a way to the back bumper of that 38? Boys, just Cam Patterson has just been so consistent all race long. Coming off the corner, Vincent giving it everything he's got, and it looks like he's going to lose about 1/10 that lap. He's driving the wheels off that thing, just cannot pick up any ground on your race leader. Meanwhile, Samara pulling away from White into that 3rd spot. Chad White in 4th has a hefty distance on 5th, which is Thomas Villano. Then we got JT Tinker back there, currently running in 6th. Justin Rhodes all the way back there with that junk car, just smoked the wall a few laps ago. He's in 7th, and then we got Bryce Barfield well off pace in the 8th spot. So back out front, Cam Patterson, about a half a second lead on Vincent with just 10 to go here tonight. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Darlington Raceway. Who's going to bring home the checkered flag? 51-50 Tuesday night action. We are in the single digits of laps left, folks. In front of a sold-out crowd here tonight. Cam Patterson has dominated this race. Meanwhile, Vincent back about 0.6 of a second. Patterson slowly but surely pulling away. While Samara's driving the wheels off that car, smoking the wall coming out of the corner. Samara really wants to get to that back bumper of Vincent to try to get around him. But I'm just not sure he's going to be able to do it, as he's about 0.7 of a second behind him with just a handful of laps left. So nothing changing in your top 5. Still Patterson, Vincent, Samara, and White in Bolano. So back out front, Patterson still slowly padding that lead every single lap, from a half a tenth to a full tenth every time around the speedway. We got some lap traffic coming up here. Let's hop on board with your race leader. Looks like it's Justin Rhodes in that junk car. Rhodes well off the pace as he smoked the inside wall. We're going to stay on board here with our race leader, Patterson. See how he navigates around your lapper coming up here. Rhodes isn't going to let him by. How about it? Rhodes says, if you're so fast, go around me, nerd. I might junk you. And Patterson blows by him like he's sitting still. So that's going to put Rhodes a lap down. We are down to 6 cars on the lead lap. Chris Vincent now trying to get around Rhodes with just 5 laps left to go here at Darlington. Make it 4. So they're running out of time. Patterson looking like he's going to win this one. Fastest car on the track, just like he's been all night long. Samara looking steady there in 3rd, but not too far behind him is Chad White in that 4th place position. Chad White trying to play spoiler cost Brian a point. Let's stay on board here with Chad White in the 28 machine as we are down to 3 laps left to go. As he blows by the lapper, Chad White looking to get around Samara in a battle for 3rd. Can Samara hold him off? Chances are pretty good. Because out front, there's not really a battle for the race lead, so we're going to stay tuned right here in a battle for 3rd. Samara currently has the spot, but here comes White to the back bumper. Side by side, onto the front stretch. 2 laps left to go. Chad White with a run on the inside, looking to make a pass. Samara trying to squeeze him. White doors him just a little bit. Off the corner, White's going to have to concede the position for now. Onto the back stretch with just a lap and a half left to go. White's going to lose some serious ground there. Heading into 3 and 4, we're coming to the white flag. Can White regain the momentum he lost? White flag in the air. Patterson out front. This one's all but over, but we're watching a battle for 3rd. White flag lap. Chad White to the back bumper of Samara. White is sick and tired of running 4th. He wants that 3rd place spot. Onto the back stretch is White. Is he going to get a run? It's his last shot. Into 3 and 4, White going in as hard as he can. He's going to come off the corner sideways. Not going to be enough. Checkered flag in the air. Cam Patterson, your winner. Vincent 2nd. Samara takes home the 3rd place position. Chad White 4th. Thomas Milano 5th. And JT Tinker taking home the 6th place position. So Cam Patterson, the star of the show, folks. He absolutely dominated this race. Let's show your results. Chris Vincent happy to take home a 2nd place spot. So we'll do a quick little interview with Patterson. Hey, Cam, Blake in the booth, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, what a race for you tonight. Absolutely dominated all race long. Able to take home the checkered flag.
Yeah, it was really fun. The car felt nice. In practice, I was a little bit worried because it was during the day, and so the car setup is meant for the nighttime, the cooler track, and so I was like concerned about what was going to happen. But then I was informed that it was going to turn into nighttime as the race would go on, and so didn't become too worried, and I got pole position and then led like every lap except for one, and had a good race with Chris towards the end, and it was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, great job. Setup definitely worked well for you. So, hey, before you head out, you got any shout-outs or anything to add, bud?
I got a shout-out to my teammate, Logan Physician, as usual, and then my shout-out to my friend Caden, who passed away just over a week ago. So rest in peace, and hopefully he's looking down, proud of me right now.
Yeah, well, that's just too bad to hear. But, hey, great job out there, Cam. Congratulations, and I'll let you head down and celebrate with your team.
All right, thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Cam Patterson, your race winner. Let's pull up Brian Samara, your 3rd place car, real quick. Brian, Blake in the booth, you got me?
What's going on, Blake? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, you had a pretty good car here tonight, able to take home 3rd.
Yeah, I don't think I really deserved third. I was being way harder on the tires than everybody else around me, but lucked out and was able to keep up the third place there. I had a great race basically all night long with Chad. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely looked good all night long. Unfortunately, looks like you're going to lose just a little bit more ground on Vincent here in your battle for the regular season championship.
Yeah, I mean, Chris is definitely deserving of the points lead. It's the way it's been going lately. Hopefully, we can catch him some over these next couple of races here before our playoffs start, but if not, so be it. Second place will still be good.
Yeah, well, hey, a good night for you. Now, what are your thoughts as a driver? You had a great night, but as a car owner, what do you think of JT Tinker and Aaron Poplin?
Well, I mean, we're going to have to get Aaron a new crew chief because that was some garbage strategy. I need to go look at JT's SMT data, though, because his tires were in way better shape than mine, so we got to figure out what he's doing over there.
Yeah, well, hey, great job overall, though. Looks like you bring home third, JT sixth, and Aaron ninth. So you got 3 top 10 cars.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, great job. Before you head out, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, I want to just shout out the paint scheme I was running tonight. It's been a theme that we've been doing here for our 25th anniversary. This was the paint scheme that Tony Stewart ran in the 1999 Pennzoil 400, which was the first race I attended. So I wanted to do a throwback to it.
Hey, well, that's awesome to know. I'm glad you gave us a little bit of backstory on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, it's kind of random.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, great job out there tonight. Able to take home a podium finish. So I'll let you head down and celebrate with your team, buddy.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Brian Samara taking home the 3rd place position. Had a great car all night long, but unfortunately, the points leader who he was trying to track down, Chris Vincent, was just better. And here, speaking of the man, here he is. Let's pull him up. Hey, Chris, Blake in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. I forgot all about it.
Hey, all good, man. Just in time. But hey, you had a good car, running second all night long, and that's where you ended up finishing.
Yeah, Cam had the car to beat. I had nothing for him. I had a little better car on the short run, but we'd had to bang doors, and I don't like to run like that.
Yeah, well, hey, I don't blame you. But hey, another great points night for you. You continued to pad on your regular season points lead, and hopefully you can maintain it.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah, you know, there's only a few more races before the playoffs start. So how you feeling heading into then?
I'm feeling pretty good. Cam has found a lot of speed lately.
Yep,
Start
Cam's
tapping
definitely
into
been
that.
tough.
But yeah, I feel comfortable.
Yeah, but hey, like I said, you know, another solid run for you. Top 2. Can't complain about that. But hey, before you head out, you got any shout outs or anything to add?
Yeah, thank everybody at 5150, all the admins, Team SSR for letting me do all what I do, and you putting on a good broadcast as usual.
Hey, well, I appreciate it. Well, hey, great job out there once again, taking home second here tonight and just counting down the races before the playoffs start.
Yep, one at a time.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, I'll let you head down and hang out with your team. Good job out there tonight, Chris.
Yep, thanks. Have a good night.
You too. Chris Vincent there in the number 33 machine, taking home second place tonight. Another good run for Chris, but tonight was all about that number 38, Cam Patterson. He basically led every single lap. Takes home the checkered flag here. Darlington Raceway 5150 Cup Series action. Folks, we appreciate you once again spending your Tuesday night right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Till next time, I'm the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the page. It's all free, folks. We appreciate it. But hey, till next time, we'll see you there.